Hello, welcome to July's studio vlog. If you are new here, this is something that I do once a month here on my YouTube channel, where I basically just compile the entire month's worth of art clips that I've taken and put it into a studio vlog. I hope you're all doing well. Please comment below what you've been up to this summer so far. I'm very curious because my summer has just consisted of preparing for markets and doing markets once a week. Speaking of markets, let's jump right into it with some clips from markets I've taken over the course of the month. Today is July 10th. About a month ago, I was reached out to by the people over at Print Social wanting me to do a t-shirt campaign on their site. I had the idea to do a fundraiser campaign, making an illustration for a shirt where all of my proceeds will go to a certain organization. I don't know exactly how YouTube censors their words over here, so I'll be kind of dancing around the actual topic, but I decided to donate to the PCRF and make a shirt that people can wear to bring awareness to the topic. But as I'm recording this on July 10th, there's 6 days left of my campaign, and I just got my copy of the shirt, and we're gonna open this together. I was kind of nervous to offer this shirt to people online without actually seeing it myself, but from all the pictures that I had seen online of Print Social's shirts, the quality was always really, really good. So I crossed my fingers. And I'm really nervous because my worst fear would be offering something to people that is just not good quality at all. Okay, I'm happy. This is really nice. So I think it's backwards for you on screen, but this is what I designed for Print Social. I turned this into a free downloadable sticker over on my website that is currently still available for you, and obviously a shirt as well. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. I think it gives off the vintage vibe that I was going for. The colors are super muted, and the color of the shirt itself looks really washed out, but like in a good way. And it's really soft. So now I have to take a bunch of photos of myself in the shirt so that Print Social can advertise it and so that I can continue to advertise it over on my socials. But I had a really good experience so far with doing the fundraiser shirt, and also like with how you all have responded to it over on my Instagram. So I think this will definitely become more of a continued thing for me, especially since Print Social is like making these shirts for me. I don't really lose anything by just sending over an illustration to them and then they produce it and I get a small margin of profit. So if I'm donating all of that profit over to people who need it more, I'm not losing anything at all. In fact, I think I'm gaining. If you're watching this and you happen to grab a shirt during the campaign's opening, I want to say a huge thank you to you for not only supporting my designs, but also for donating to the PCRF through buying a shirt. It helps in so many more ways than you could possibly imagine, so thank you very much. So what you're seeing here is 3 misprints that I had when packing some orders. They kind of just cut off at the bottom because sometimes I forget that I have to leave my computer on when printing prints. So I just close my laptop and then they just cut off. So it's entirely my fault, but I didn't want these to go to waste and I didn't see anyone wanting to buy them half printed at a discounted price. So I had the idea to crop them and put them in some frames that I've had sitting around for ages. And that's what this is here. As I'm recording this, I just sold the last one at my previous Friday market, which I'm so excited that people liked the idea. And it's amazing that I can not waste those prints that were misprinted, and people still have something that they can use. This past month has been such a whirlwind of art making and client work and markets and mental health stuff. It's been a lot, and it seemed to last like 40 years. It was such a long month. I don't know if anybody else felt that, but I kind of found that after the Pride market, which you saw clips of in the beginning of this YouTube video, that my body was kind of giving out on me. My friend Rebecca has been pushing for me to look into CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, for a long time because they have it, and they think that I might have it too. And I think I probably do. There's not a lot of care systems here in Canada to deal with that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to actually pursue anything in that regard, but I definitely saw it after the double market weekend I had in the middle of July. That week after, I was basically just horizontal for most of the week. So art making wise, I didn't do that much this month. I mainly just prepared for my markets by reprinting and packaging prints in between each of my Friday night markets, and working on some client work that I had, and hand sewing some new hoodies and stamping some shirts, which sounds like a lot, but for me, who I think is kind of a chronic workaholic, that's not a lot of work for me. This piece that you're seeing right now, I did at the very last week of July, and it was such a therapeutic piece for me because, like I said, this past month, I've only been doing client work and market preparation. I honestly can't remember the last time that I made an art piece entirely just for me. And granted, I do make art pieces, well, one art piece once a month for my patrons, but even though it's still my own idea and, artwork that I make, it's still for my patrons, so not just for me. But that's what this piece is. It's been an idea that's been burning in my brain for a long time, and it took me multiple different attempts for sketching to see kind of what I wanted to do with it. And you can kind of see a little bit of that on the notepad that I'm putting my hand on. I'm basically just using that so I don't smudge the pencil marks, but that's also my thumbnail sketchbook, where I try and just dump all the ideas I have and see what vision fits my idea the best. But it took me a while to get the piece to where it is now, as you're seeing it, and I'm happy that it took me a while and that I kind of let it simmer in my brain for a bit because I'm very pleased with how it turned out. And this piece is kind of the last piece that I'll have for a little while that's entirely for myself, because as August begins, I have a lot more client work that I'm doing, and I won't have as much time. I really actually won't have any time for art strictly for myself. So I really enjoyed this one and making this one, and just sitting down and resting and not giving myself too much pressure. Oh, I also didn't mention that, like, the first clip you saw of me working on this piece, I got a light box, which I'm very, very excited about. I used to always hold up my sketches on windows, and my arms would fall asleep, and it was very uncomfortable. But I finally was smart and bought a light box. pretty much all that I did in the month of July. If you want like a more in-depth look into what I've been sketching and into more detail over the projects I've been working on, I encourage you to go over to my Patreon, where I post a lot more in-depth into my art practice. I love my little patron babies, so if you're interested, I encourage you to go over and check that out. The art piece that you just saw, I haven't posted it online anywhere as this video has been posted, but I am envisioning turning it into a digital download onto my shop and also a sticker pack because it is an ex-libris piece, which, if you don't know, is an old way that people used to catalog their personal libraries in their homes, and I want to make it available for you to categorize your own library. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That's something that's in the works, has not been done yet as this video has just been posted, but keep updated over on my Instagram. But thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video, and I will see you at the end of August.